What's up, my gnomies? It's episode 21 of Dour Gnome Adventures. I'm back with Mark.
Hey,
Brian.
What up, bitches?
Matt.
our podcast has enough episodes to drink.
Dimitri.
I'm just busy slapping that jelly.
I don't think you're ready for this, jelly.
I've been slapping this jelly for, well, almost the entire last episode.
Should we really be talking about slapping our jellies?
Yes,
I 100% think we should.
We were communally slapping the same jelly.
That's right. And as a matter of fact, Cinderspark and Bob are the best at slapping.
And I'm slapping you with my jelly.
I have the title for the next episode. It is Communal Jelly Slapping.
It's delightful. Yes. But the snack that slaps back.
Fun for the whole family.
So is that our, our recap bridge? I guess?
Go for it, man.
Okay, so last episode we
slapped the jelly a few times.
Well, the episode before that, we ended the fight with the cultists by closing the door on the jelly. Doors, once again, being our greatest ally. Mm-hmm. And then we kind of investigated the side room, and then after realizing that we're eventually going to have to open the door towards the large room that the ooze is in, Bob distracted it. You guys snuck in behind it, and we started a fight. And then in the course of the fight, it turned out that A, it's resistant to physically piercing and slashing damage, but bludgeoning goes through fine. B, it likes eating spells. It has what we think is a reaction that if it catches you casting a spell, it will not only dispel it, but also regain some hit points from it. And not just spells that target it, but also spells in the area because it ate Bob's Courageous Anthem. However, it does have a low AC, and it is immune to crits, but can still be off guard via flanking, so we have been chipping away at its hit points. Except apparently it takes offense to spellcasters, and it was going to munch on Vercog, but Vercog just got dropped in a single hit. So it's still not exactly over.
So what's squishier, Vercog or the ooze?
We'll let you know in a minute.
I haven't been slapping Vercog, so I couldn't tell you.
I think it'd be far more difficult to slap Vercog for several reasons.
I don't know.
I'm
right
adorable. You don't want to, well, I am adorable. That may make you want to slap me.
There is cute aggression.
Right now, you are unable to slap back while the ooze is.
That's true. We can just hit you while you're down.
All right, so we are at the top of round 5. Cinderspark is up, standing about 10 feet to the north of this thing.
Cinderspark
next to Tad. Vercog is taking a little nap on the other side of one of these, we'll call it console. And then Bob is right up next to this thing.
Well, it smacked me. I smacked it. We are currently in a slap fight.
So Vercog's asleep with the desk.
So we call it even now and let bygones be bygones?
I don't think it'll stop. And it gets to act before I do, so it may slap me down into the ground. Or worse.
Do you want to have a one-on-one slap fight with it?
No, because remember, Bob actually made his Zinadashiral lore, and he knows that this thing likes to engulf casters and eat spells out of their brains. So this is the most terrifying position for Bob to be in. He's right up against the ooze, and no one else is closer.
All right. Cinderspark, how do you want to handle this?
I don't know. I think Bob has it covered.
Just going to back up, go home. Go get some minced pie at Elsie's.
I mean, it does sound pretty good right about now. I mean, it was a pretty good pie. Anyway, Cindy's going to stride forward with all the confidence of a goblin, holding a stick. And I will reintroduce the jelly in the corner to the mighty stick. Let's see.
Stir the jello.
Well, I rolled a 1. So it's a total of 7.
Can I give him one of my hero points to re-roll that, please?
No.
Here.
Boo.
Who earns?
Got another action, right?
I do.
You gonna run away?
No. I said I was gonna hit it with a stick, so I'm gonna hit it with a stick. So let's get some more stick slapping action onto. I rolled a fucking 3.
Slap sticking?
Yeah. Well, I'm not slapping a jelly. I'm just kind of waving a fucking stick at it. So I was a total of a fucking 4. I rolled better when I rolled a 1.
Thanks for trying.
Listen. we all do what we can. Last round was pretty good. This round was shit.
The dice gods giveth, and the dice gods taketh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you,
Tad.
Lord Jesus.
Tad is going to move forward and attempt to smack it.
All right. Lay the smack down, Tad.
I've heard that before.
All right, the first strike is 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
It's not a stick, though.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage, and nothing gets through.
And the second attack will be a 13 to hit.
A 13 is also a hit.
Nice. It's 5 on the die for 8 points of damage.
You feel like some of that gets through.
All right, that's the end of Tad's turn.
All right, this thing is still up, still kicking. For Cog, you just snoring?
Yeah.
All right. This thing, what do we want to do? Let's see. Bob, Tad, Cinderspark. Let's roll a die. Go around the clock here. We'll start with Bob at 1, 2, Tad 3, 4, Cinderspark 5, 6, 4. Tad, first attack. Pseudopod coming straight at you. That is a 21 to hit.
It is a hit.
All right. Need those dice. 6 points of mental damage and 9 points of bludgeoning damage. 15 total.
And Tad is down.
Tad is down. It is not going to grab Tad. All right.
Well, there's still a spellcaster standing right next to it, so I guess it's attacking Bob.
Thanks for volunteering, Bob.
I'm rolling a die here. I'm going odd and even.
Wait, which one of us is odd?
Yeah, I thought we both were.
That is even. That is Cinderspark.
Okay, nimble dodge.
Nimble dodge. With the map. 18 to hit.
Will miss.
All right. And let's spread the wealth. Bob, you're going to get attack number 3.
Spread the bomb.
Sure. No, please don't.
That is a 17 to hit.
That actually hits. I think you're going to spread the Bob.
Ooh.
Like cheese on a cracker.
14 points of bludgeoning. That is max damage on the bludgeoning. And 2 points of mental damage.
So you're
Total
saying
16.
he's taking a 16 points of damage.
Ooh.
That's exactly how many hit points Bob had.
And then there was 1.
But it's out of actions.
It is out of actions.
For once, maybe I should have raised my shield at the end of last turn.
Do you think it would have made a difference?
Exactly by 1 point.
All right.
My AC is 17.
Well, everybody's
right.
going before the jelly now, so that's a thing.
Cinderspark, all of your comrades are down. Tad is laying next to you. Bruised, broken, possibly bloody. What are you going to do?
Well, let's assess the situation, shall we? So there's Cinderspark, and there's the jelly, and there's 3 dying, potentially bleeding out allies. Cinderspark can, in fact, administer triage and try to heal their allies, which would probably just hasten their demise. So,
I don't know. This time you're not using the dog slicer.
No, I'm using a fucking stick.
So you can't cut Bob open.
No,
you can definitely mash some organs together, though.
I just gotta push this back in. Just stay still. Yeah. So I think first aid is not looking great. So I can either run away, or I can continue hitting it with a stick. I think I'm gonna continue hitting it with a stick.
All right.
Well, we'll start from there, and then,
Let's see how this stick works. You might need a bigger one.
Oh, we never need a bigger stick. Damn it. Well, 10.
A 10 does not work. You are not flanking anymore.
Even if I were flanking with Bob's corpse. Let's try again. Just one more time. 14.
That is a hit.
Muy excelente. I would love it if you would take 6 stick damage.
6 stick damage. Ouch.
Does it yet live?
It yet lives.
Oh my god.
It is hanging on.
The jelly yet jiggles.
My jelly don't jiggle. It jiggles.
When you scroll over it, what does it say for its condition?
I mean, it's literally standing in front of a door. I figure that's just that's what this door is called, that it's standing in front of.
Knocking on death's door.
Knocking on death's door. Okay.
I have a third action. I'm just going to try to slap it again, and then I guess it can eat me. A total of 1.
Ouch.
Well,
That's
I
not how
didn't
you
roll
want to
one.
finish that.
No, it isn't. I actually wanted to finish the jelly, but apparently I'm not hungry for jelly.
And unfortunately, that's not mutual.
I can't cast spells. I think the spells still linger on the three over on that side of the room. So if they want...
Actually, Tad's balls are still glowing.
That is a fair point. That's technically correct.
All right, for Cog. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna sleep there.
Yeah.
Bob. DC 11 flat check.
Okay, there's a button in here. I'm going to click that.
Yeah.
Press
And I'm going to get a 17. So unless the ooze decides to munch on me for lunch, I am still at 0, but no longer dying. Actively. I'm passively dying, the way all of us are.
All right. You lose the dying condition and gain the wounded 1 condition.
Delightful. I'm still, however, napping, so that's the end of my turn.
All right. Tad. DC 11 flat check.
Ted scrambling to figure out how to roll a die 20. That is a 9 on the die.
All right. You are going to move to dying 2. Oh, it is this Primordial Envy's turn.
Yep.
It assesses the situation, sees this goblin dancing with a stick, keeps smacking at it, and it reaches out with its pseudopod.
Nimble dodge.
Okay. 20 to hit.
Will miss because of nimble dodge.
Yay!
It's the only time it actually fucking made a difference.
I think it worked a couple episodes ago.
Well, no, I used it and I was missed, but I would have been missed anyway.
I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to keep going. 11.
Yeah, that will still miss.
One more. 3.
Yep, that'll still miss. Oh, we got a fucking goblin and a jelly just sitting there flailing wildly and not hitting each other. And I'm gonna continue the trend. Okay, let's go with strike number 1. strike number 1 is going to be a 15.
A 15 is a hit.
And hopefully it's a sufficient amount of damage. 1 I rolled, and 3 is the number of the damage.
It had 1 point left.
Oh, Jesus.
When you did 6, it still had 7. Describe your kill.
No. I don't want to.
Well, you do have 2 more actions, so if you wanted to do triage on somebody, there's an adjacent Tad.
There is an adjacent Tad. I will attempt... I'm going to attempt medicine. It's going to be bad.
First aid?
Yeah. Administer first aid is 2 actions.
Yes.
So I will take the remainder of my turn, and we shall... probably fail. Yeah, no, rolling a 9 and having a -1 means the total is 8.
But it's not a critical failure.
Stay
Not
on the
a
sunny
failure.
side.
Very close, though.
it's fucking close. Okay.
I'm going to go over these over Cog. Bob, Tad, go ahead and roll a DC 12 flat check.
It is a 10 on the dice.
Ooh. That is going to be dying 3 now. Cinderspark.
You're not going to make me kill Tad.
A 3 would be a crit failure. A 3 or less
Oh, God.
would do damage. You would like to try to administer first aid. Your DC is 18. I think you will need a 19 to hit that DC.
Yeah, I have a 10% chance of success.
Does anybody have hero points?
I use them to heal the goat.
I'm sorry. I used mine to prevent myself from dying the last time, so I'm glad you were very...
Listen. One of us used them in a very important way.
Does Tad have any healing potions?
Yeah, we would have discussed this.
Tad does not.
Does anybody have any left?
Bob ran out of them after the last time 3 people were downed.
Yeah, so I thought. Fuck me.
Does the party have any in the stash?
That's a good question.
No.
No.
No, I don't see any.
So you have a 10% chance of healing him. You have a 15% chance of killing him outright. So that leaves you with a 75% chance of doing no harm, no good.
I go wake up Vercog.
I need an adult.
Vercog does have a healer's toolkit, the expanded one, in his bag if you want to use that.
The problem is the actions. I have to get over there and then get it and then get back to Tad and then use it.
Wait, doesn't Tad have one?
Yeah, Tad does that one.
Uh-huh.
So why aren't you benefiting from that kit on Tad?
And so you could pull it out with an action and use your 2 actions for first aid.
And doubling my fucking chances of success.
I mean, if it gives a +1 and you have a -1, you're even now.
All right, I do that. I apologize in advance for killing you, Mark.
That's out of character.
Yeah.
Don't kill him out of character, please. We still need him.
So I rolled an 8.
It's not a crit fail.
It certainly isn't.
Okay. Tad, you are sitting at dying 3.
Oh, Jesus.
You need a 13.
Can I show this to everybody?
Sure can. Right click and then reveal to everyone.
And Tad expires.
No!
Fuck.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8 on the die.
Ouch.
Shoot.
F in chat.
Yeah, I F'd
What's
a lot. F
In
respects.
chat.
Are we still in initiative?
No.
Okay, well, Cinderspark is going to still be trying to stabilize the dead Tad, not knowing any better.
And Tad lays there, and you're like, maybe trying to perform CPR, pushing on his chest.
It's GPR, it's Goblin.
Blowing into his mouth, giving him breaths, probably slapping him a little bit.
Insulting dogs right in his ear, just for a pep talk.
Telling him not to die on you.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of sitting on top of his chest, listening, doing like, don't you die on me! It's pounding on his chest. It's having probably better effect than when I was actually rolling.
Minutes go by. You
Where's the
get no
harbinger?
response. And you see Bob, Vercog, nobody's moved. You're alone. You feel alone in this space.
With a bird.
And the bird is resting on Vercog. Every now and then, like you'll slap
Just slap
Tad. You're just like tapping him on the face, like, damn it, wake up. And then the bird squawks at you.
All right, I'm fine. I'll go and wake up Vercog and Bob and check their pockets. No, I'm gonna check to see if they're okay.
They seem to be breathing as you get closer to them.
That's a good sign, I think.
And you probably take a glance back at Tad and realize that the difference is humans don't breathe.
Well, that's probably true, but he is also wearing armor. It's not like it rises and falls with your
Right.
breath. Wake up, please.
And
Anybody? Did Bob have a musical instrument that was summoned at the time? Could I just make a shitload of noise?
As a matter of fact, Bob did summon a lute and dropped it on the other side of that door because he needed to keep strumming it to distract the ooze while we talked.
Mhm.
And it hasn't been an hour yet, so the lute is there. You can go pick it up.
I'll go loot the loot, and I will try to wake up Bob with a terrible, terrible song.
And I am so sorry I'm unconscious and I can't hear it.
Well, no, would you like a performance check?
Sure. Why not?
Oh. 15? It's not a terrible performance, huh?
I mean, you don't make his ears bleed, right?
That actually is a question for the bird. Does the bird start bleeding?
No, it's good. 15's not bad.
It sings along with you.
Right. So
Yeah.
the bird is the only one who can evaluate this song.
Or harmonizing.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to wake up. God damn it. Fucking wake up.
About a half hour goes by, and Bob starts to stir.
Well, where's the pot? Anyway, I'm going to have piled all the bodies in a pile, obviously, because I can't just leave them spread out. That's just ridiculous.
You're putting Tad in a pile of bodies.
Well, I think I'm just going to prop Bob and Vercog up against Tad since he's bigger. And I'll get the Harbinger to come inside and we'll close the doors and we'll be safe in here. Theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you go around, you close the doors. Bob begins to stir. Vercog, you begin to stir.
Do I have 1 HP? Am I conscious? What's this?
Yeah, go ahead and give yourselves 1 HP.
Oh, that's so kind of you, Ryan. Thanks.
Nothing if I'm not benevolent.
What kind of a check is it to figure out that Tad is dead?
Well, he's covered in blood, not breathing.
Yeah,
It would be a medicine check, but I would say you
kind of obvious. Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm not casting a spell on him, but I think I'm going to cast this on Vercog since I have a rank 1.
Mm.
I'm going to... Where's the targeting thing? Because I keep messing this up. Where's the soothe?
You rolled a
5.
1, didn't you?
5. You get a total of 5 because it's a +4. I did roll a 1, yes.
I am not feeling good.
Neither am I.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
physically I'm fine.
I think we need to go back to town. I mean, Bob currently has two focus pool points. So he's going to spend both of them on Hymn of Healing on himself and then Hymn of Healing on Vercog. So each of us gets 8 points after Bob concentrates the full duration of 4 turns.
So you guys are gonna make your way back to Elsie's, I assume.
Yeah, can we manage Tad with us?
Yeah, I think you could.
Okay.
Cinderspark's got some pretty good strength, right?
Yeah, I mean, how much bulk does he take up?
Tad.
With all his crap, it's 5 bulk and 4 L. I don't know, 4 liters. Again,
4 light.
4 liters is how much blood he's got left.
Yeah, so he's probably looking at 9 bulk or so.
Well, can we be encumbered? How much does that affect
You can
our
move,
speed?
but you can't. You wouldn't be moving fast, is all.
I mean, yeah, no, there's a difference between encumbered and your max, which I'm assuming past your max you can't move at all.
Bob is encumbered at 5. He's currently at 4.
Cindy's
And
encumbered at 9, and the max is 14.
Oh, okay. Max is 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Currently
think
sitting at 8 bulk, though.
being that you guys are goblins, I'd say you probably 2 of you would try to carry them together.
Yeah, we left the goat, so we can't.
Are we going to take some time in this room?
I mean,
We're going to have to figure this out anyway. So if we're taking some time, then Vercog can search this room. And maybe there's something useful in here. Maybe you both can search the room because Bob wants to harmonize and get focus points back and maybe heal more before we go anywhere.
There already was one of the books that was already standing out. So
You guys could also treat wounds.
yeah,
They were down long enough that you could do a treat wounds.
Okay. Then I'm going to begin to do that on everybody that I can.
Is
and
that
I do
medicine?
it myself as well.
Yes. So go ahead. You're going to try yourself.
And
No,
it takes
I'm going to try the rest of the party first.
10 minutes per attempt, doesn't
Yes,
it?
Dimitri, I know.
So then I regain a focus point every time you try, and I can cast it on somebody.
I am but 2 points down. I really don't need it.
Do you, Bob?
Yes, I need it. I'm currently a third of the goblin I used to be.
Okay. Thank you.
So you're going to treat wounds on Bob.
Yep.
If I'm standing up, should I right-click the off-guard applied by prone?
Yeah, you can take all
I can just
There we go.
prone.
17, Dimitri?
Okay, that's better than the 15 that is required, right?
Yep. And I heal you 2d8. Oh, sorry. There we go. So, 7.
Thank you.
And there's a heal button there for you.
Oh, okay. There's a heal on the 1.
And there's a heal on... There you go.
6. Okay, so I'm half the goblin I used to be.
All right,
Do you need more?
He's immune for an hour.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm doing it to myself.
So then Bob will cast the Song of Healing on self, recover 8, and then while Verkog is healing self, Bob will recover the focus point.
All right, Verkog, you get 7 hit points back.
Yep. I am 1 down.
Okay.
All right, so I still have a focus point I could use for 8 healing to somebody, or I can save it for now.
In this room, books are all along the north wall, the west wall, and some in the southwest corner. There is, in the north wall, a book with a red binding that stands out beyond the rest.
I'm going to start it up. Sorry.
You go and pull on the red book.
Yeah.
And a door behind it opens.
God damn it.
Not what I was expecting.
Oh, God damn it. Close it.
You hear in a language you don't understand shouting from 2 distinct voices.
What the shit? Oh, come on. Can I push the book and close the door?
You push the book and close the door.
All right, let's take our Tad and go.
Yep, sounds good. Out of here.
Oh, you should probably remove the prone condition from yourself, Verkog.
Probably. I don't have it. Oh, that's the... Again, I am not the bird. Dude, don't do that. I can do it for myself. Sorry, I've gotten used to Dimitri doing that kind of thing.
All right.
It wasn't me?
For once.
Coming red-handed.
It wasn't me?
That book was just too much for Verkog, wasn't it?
100%. There was no chance I was resisting that. Okay.
Maybe it was just caught me red-handed, dragging my Tad on the floor.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So you make your way back across the room.
Yep.
Tad, Cinder Spark, you make your way back across the room.
Mm-hmm.
Pick Tad up and make your way for the door.
Yep.
I guess I don't know, what the hell is that?
Oh, whoops. I moved it too far.
It walked through a wall.
Yes, no, yes, but no. I'm just wondering if it's Bob and Cinderspark dragging Tad between us. Because Bob's strength is a +0.
Verkog's is a -1, dude.
Oh,
sorry. I would be on that.
Yeah,
all right.
+2.
I think the bird may have a higher strength than Verkog does.
And a lovely singing voice.
Yes.
So just keep Tad between Cinderspark and Bob.
Nope.
Your guys' movement speed is
25.
25. So you can move about 30 feet per round.
Oh, wait a second. I'm still 6 HP down, so I'll use that last one on myself.
All right, you guys are moving through down the hallway, dragging Tad, his ass dragging as one of you is carrying his arms and the other the legs. He's just kind of limp between you guys.
That's what he would have wanted.
I mean, I think he would have wanted to be dragging himself, but we can't provide that, so next best thing.
All right, continue down the hallway. Go ahead.
Close doors as we pass.
Mm-hmm.
Is the altar awake when we step into the room?
It doesn't seem to do anything when you hear the whirring and buzzing sounds, but it doesn't seem to
I got some chalk for it. Oh, nom, nom.
Maybe it's not hungry. Let's all right, we'll just stay along the wall.
Deal.
You make your way. You hear a door behind you maybe open.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking hell. Can we tell where from?
It was very distant. You left some doors open, so you probably think that the doors you left open, or the door you left open in that room where you fought the ooze, might be where it came from.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
On one hand, no, they were going to be aware that somebody was here anyway. It doesn't really matter.
And as you guys make your way through that room, you hear the same voices, very distant, shouting.
Is it ancient Thessalonian?
It is not.
Huh.
Is there a way to recognize a language without knowing what the language, without being able to speak the language? Kind of like being able to do linguistics, like on a do linguistics.
Society?
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good question. You have heard it before, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to recall knowledge.
Okay, sounds good.
Just because you've heard it.
Okay.
I don't know that you'll be able to identify it, but I might be able to tell you what.
Then just telling me I've absolutely heard this before.
So go ahead and roll society.
Okay.
Why not?
Bob gets an 11.
Bob, you don't recognize.
8, yes.
You do not recognize it.
Not
Vercog.
the good news or the bad news. I rolled a 9, except it was a natural 1. So I definitely know what language this is.
Yes. You think this is Draconic.
100%.
You are certain that it is Draconic.
Well, it seems dubious at best. Okay, shall we adjourn?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's close this door.
All right, you make your way through the big door, and you hear the shouting fade.
Okay.
Vercog, you coming?
Yeah, 100%.
Because we want to close this door behind us.
Excellent day.
All right. You guys make your way into the hallway through the rusted door.
Close that one too.
There are stairs that go up to your west. There's the hallway that you came down to the east.
And I guess we're dragging Tad through the tunnel back to Stonehome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not the first time we've left Stonehome carrying corpses. So
Unfortunately true.
Last time it was not your own party.
That's true. But we can still potentially get something to carry Tad on, yes, to make it a little bit simpler. So we don't have to just carry in between two goblins.
There's still bed sheets. There's still ruined barracks.
There was probably something there with the animated suits of armor.
Oh, you mean like right here?
We'll just put him in an animated suit of armor and he can walk home.
You put him on a large breastplate and drag him so he does not scuffing his.
I'm not peeing in it. If
I think you already did.
This was a pre-peed in breastplate.
This is the other one that I didn't pee in.
I don't think we've met a breastplate you didn't pee in.
No comment.
All right. So you guys take your time getting down the hallway. You don't hear any more shouting. You don't hear any footsteps behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You're dragging his body. There's the low spots where the water does come up over Tad. And you're just kind of dragging his corpse through the puddles and through the mud and up the hallway. You make it back to Stonehome proper, bring him up the stairs. And then out the front door. Did not reset the trap.
No.
No?
Yeah, I didn't think so. The trap is not set. You're able to get back through there. And it probably takes you an hour to make your way down that long corridor, back up the stairs, trying to navigate his body, and then back across town. It's middle of the day. So there's people milling about, people pointing.
What's everybody looking at? You haven't seen 3 goblins carrying a corpse before?
I was just going to say, they're staring at 3 goblins dragging a human body
3 goblins in a
through town, and a raven, probably perched upon Tad's head.
That's morbid, not nice.
He's helping.
He really is. He absolutely would tell you that he's helping.
You see some people like start to panic, but there's a few people that are like, no, it's okay. They're all friends. And one approaches you. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, definitely need help.
Yes.
And he's big, strong guy. Here, let me help you carry your friend.
Thank you.
I've heard from Sister Vanda. You guys rescued some acolytes and helped her and Trigvi get out.
Yeah.
We did.
Come. He picks Tad up over his shoulder.
Mark, remind me, was Tad a Goromite?
No, he worshipped Iomade.
Okay, thank you.
We could probably figure out somebody else who is trained in religion could probably figure out the rites.
And makes it. It says, where are we taking your friend?
We were heading to Elsie's. It's kind of where we've been hanging.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can get you some help there. And he helps you get over to Elsie's. As you guys walk through the door, I assume the goblins go through first. Oh, you guys are back. You made it back. She seems all excited. And then this guy steps through carrying Tad. And she says, what happened to your friend?
There was a thing.
Slapped to death by a jello.
A bit more dignity is required, I think, Cinderspark. We were all
death.
We were all in a fight against a primordial envy ooze, and it laid most of us low. Tad was a casualty.
Oh. So much death is...
We may have been overconfident in our capacity to handle the things below Rusthenge. And now it will be an even more uphill battle because they know someone has been killing their cultists.
Did you find your mom?
No. We found a note that we think was written by her. We found a demon dog that may have been transported on the Thessalonian ship and killed it.
Demon dog?
We killed it, don't worry.
Oh.
We found functioning, ancient Thessalonian equipment and less ancient. Let me ask you this. Was there a dwarf among the Goromites?
Dwarf? Lord Ragnolf?
Lord Ragnolf.
He's our leader.
Oh, is this his hammer?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, bad news for you two. It seems
What happened to Lord Ragnolf?
the cultists brainwashed him into believing the whatever rust thing they worship is superior to Gorham. He kept ranting about rust breaking iron and trying to break us with this hammer. We had to fight for our lives against him, and unfortunately we could not take him alive.
You see her face drop, her jaw drop. You killed Lord Ragnolf?
To be fair, he tried to kill us first.
We were defending ourselves.
What do we do?
Well,
And she's like twisting her hair nervously. What
have you been?
Who's gonna?
How much have you been told about what happened to the Gorhamites? Because I
Just
out of character, I do not remember if we shared about the smoke and the mind control. And I don't know what Vonda told her either.
I believe you did with Vanda. And I think Vanda, she went ahead and explained what was going on.
Well, in that case, we would tell everyone who asks that we were unable to break the mind control. Which is technically true, but only because we haven't tried. Honestly, at that point, we didn't even know that they were led by a dwarf.
No, we just walked into a room and saw the dwarf and who said, kill them. And we were like, okay, well, no. We're not,
No.
doing that.
He ranted about rust being superior to iron, walked up to us, and critted Cinderspark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this warhammer in my hand.
I was shortening it.
Honestly, anybody who crits us is an enemy of ours.
I would tend to agree with you.
Does that make me your enemy?
I'm
That was a crit
working
failure.
through that. I'm still working through that. Friend or foe, and currently the or is circled.
Or
And she points to the bedroll that Tad was sleeping in. Says, "You can lay him there for now." And the guy goes over and puts him down gently.
Do we know in character what it takes to bring somebody back from the dead in this edition?
In character? No.
Yeah, in character we've never had an opportunity to do so.
If it's anything like the first, I'm sure you can rub your 11 gold pieces together to try to get a diamond for 1,000. You know?
Yeah.
you know, look.
Yeah,
you
but
don't have to-
the gold piece values for everything seem really skewed to me, so I have no idea.
Well, but it's
Yeah.
more like it takes a powerful spellcaster to do the spell, and I'm not sure. Well, okay. It appeared that Elder Ordui was a fairly powerful cleric of some sort while we were adventuring together. So maybe this is the kind of information she would have divulged at some point.
So go ahead and roll.
Religion, which I'm not trained in? Sure.
Yeah.
I have religion that I
Okay,
am
yeah.
trained in.
My training in religion amounts to drinking a lot.
What are you trained or expert or?
I am trained, I believe. I am not expert yet.
And we got the same thing. 17.
What'd you roll?
I got a 17
Yeah, 17 isn't going to be high enough to.
because I'm untrained. But what about his
I
training?
am trained.
You're still not high enough.
Okay, thank you.
What about society?
What about society?
Well, generally, like what kind of a settlement would have a spellcaster powerful enough to bring someone from the dead?
Big one.
Yeah, you would think
Yeah.
you're probably the closest settlement that would be able to do that would be like Riddleport.
Riddleport!
I hear it's nice this time of year.
Yes!
And we have a boat that's about to leave. That's
Oh, this campaign just wrote itself a new fucking ending. I love it.
okay. So, Ryan, I believe The party has voted to get on the boat and move on to Riddleport.
All to save Tad.
I have done no such thing.
We get to be pirates.
Well, yes, actually, we do.
Don't do that.
We do need your blessing. We do need your blessing, though, because you've got the captain's hat.
You do have the hat.
Goblin
And the next
pirates.
adventure is Skull and Shackles. No.
A little further south than Riddleport.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Of the new adventures of the Raven Man.
The
Raven Man?
The Raven Man.
Adventures of the Raven Man who went to Riddleport.
There's a limerick in there somewhere.
And the acolytes that you guys had saved, they go over to Tad's body and they begin saying prayers to Gorham.
I'm going to ask them if they recognize the god he worshipped.
I am a day.
Well, tell you what, in our party stash, we still have this unopened pony keg of Akavit wine. So I'm going to start a ritual to Caden Kalian.
And the three of us, goblins, followers, are going to be drinking to Tad's memory. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Acolyte Johann, he nods his head when you ask if he's familiar with this deity.
So could you do the rites according to the deity he worshipped as opposed to yours? Please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, he did die well for Gorham as well. He died in battle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know such things.
I have Gorham lore.
You do. You do indeed. So to completely ruin the somber mood, are Tad's balls still glowing?
What's the duration on that spell, Mark?
I don't believe it would have. It's a cantrip. But
I thought it had like a 24-hour time on it.
I'm trying to find it. Tad would have hoped you'd cover it with decency, like put a cloth over it.
Decency? You expect decency
So, like,
from
when
three
you cover-
goblins?
When you cover a flashlight, you can still kind of see it.
It's just glowing balls under a blanket.
It was a lot funnier when he was alive. He didn't think about what would happen when he died.
Light.
This is what we are talking about as we get into this fucking keg.
This is glowing balls.
Until your next daily preparations, 24 hours.
Until your next daily preparation. So if you don't prepare anything the next day,
Ever.
Yeah.
do you just keep glowing?
It's just, you know.
You know, it's like the flame of a known soldier. The eternal flame.
Some say his balls are still glowing to this day.
Oh, God.
The glowing balls of Iomade.
The inheritor.
This is how artifacts are made.
This is how saints are made.
Yeah.
Can put me in the altar of a temple.
It's like a reliquary somewhere. The glowing balls of the acolyte.
Would you like him buried with our deceased?
I honestly don't know. But, like, if you have a cemetery, then yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're going to be carrying him back home.
Like, we asked this question, actually, when of these acolytes. Like, how do you bury your dead properly? And we didn't really get the answer that time, or at least I don't remember it.
What are Iomade's funeral rites like? Or do they do sky burial? Do they bury? Do they...
The acolytes told us that they would be able to. So let them do their Iomide rites.
Okay.
Alongside Gorum rites, if they want, and inter Tad in their cemetery, because he did try to restore the Temple of Gorum to, well, erase the rust. Let's go like that, you know.
Yeah, you guys would all probably be familiar with it. You guys have been around Tad for a while, not just on this adventure, but living together in a small commune. I'm sure he probably talked about Iomade and his beliefs, even amongst the Cadenites. Would that be accurate, Mark?
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, he had kind of ended up in this backwater where they otherwise had, like, accepted him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not using backwater disparagingly, but basically, like, after a while, he would have realized his error in trying to convert people or proselytize. I can't pronounce that word.
Proselytize.
There you go. Especially a bunch of goblins. So he just kind of ended up like getting along with everybody and tamped down on the conversion.
On the other hand, multiple goblins growing up in that community, impressionable, young, definitely fertile ground for you to try. Not succeed, but try spread the beliefs.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, Caden drinks, so...
Even though he may have been willing and they were impressionable, he also just, you know, the quality of the potential convert. He was like, oh.
Whoa.
Not the goblins, not the goblins.
Yeah.
Have you got anybody else for me? No? Oh, that's great.
And they say, if you don't mind, we will prepare his body for burial, and we'll perform the rites in 3 days' time. I believe that's Iomade's time for burial.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sure.
All right.
Also, we're going to buy every single healing potion Elsie has.
Yes.
We're going to clearly label them, and we're going to tell each other where they are on our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And next time we are down to 0 potions in the party, we turn around and leave.
I mean, it didn't seem prudent last time.
We're goblins. Nothing seems prudent.
Well,
Yeah.
even if it do seem prudent, are not necessarily.
Acolyte Will, he comes up to you guys. Let me check out your wounds. Do any of you need healing still?
I still have 2 points down.
The issue is not that. We have... I am at Wounded 1.
Okay, you're at Wounded 1.
No, actually, Ryan, I treated wounds on myself, so this should be gone, right?
Right, yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. But Bob used his focus spell to go up to full. So Bob needs no healing whatsoever.
But Cinder Spark needed 2.
Dude, it's not important.
Well, you get it back.
They come back up to rest.
They're like trying to bandage you up, and they're very trying to be very helpful.
Appreciate it. I mean, I am drinking, what is it? It's herb seasoned vodka. That's what Akavit is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think all three of us could probably
tastes like
swim
pine.
in the keg.
Probably. And he looks at Vercog, does the same thing. Yeah, Vercog, you get your hit points back.
I don't think we're going to go adventuring today because we're the only Cadenites in town. We're going to finish that keg.
Oh, yeah, it was not even a question. But
I don't know if Gorumites drink, but they definitely drink less than Cadenites.
It's a Cadenite thing to just to share in what you got. It just everybody can drink, and it doesn't matter if you believe or not. I just have a drink. It's all
Right. Grab a mug, dip it in. Here you go, drink.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And if Elsie has some pies to go with the keg, that would be great.
And she says, "Yeah, whatever you need. I'll keep making food as long as you need me to."
Oh, we're just having an impromptu wake.
Maybe like a giant wheel of cheese too. That would be.
Some good crusty bread.
Cheese, bread, vodka. What could go wrong?
The following morning, maybe we wake up
with stomach aches, right? As you sit there for some time, some people come in, like just one person after the next, and just bring a flower and set it on the table and you guys are seated at. And they just kind of nod and walk away. And they don't really say anything, but just like give you the kind gesture.
We put an extra thicker blanket around the midsection of Tad.
That's very, very dour.
to cover the balls.
Oh.
It's still glowing, you know?
At this point, I would think not.
You know, you would think not, and yet
here we are. And day passes, turns into evening, and gets quiet. Elsie brings you all the food that you can eat.
I assure you, it does not get quiet.
Everybody else around you gets quiet, except for the 3 goblins that are...
We are absolutely being very drunk and rowdy and telling stories about our adventures with Tad.
Well, I'm summoning instruments and playing them.
Yes, you can sing about the time that you peed in someone's breastplate and Tad laughed.
Yeah, yeah.
He always
and the dangling corpse's pockets. The dangling corpse's pockets. The dangling corpse's pockets. It still makes 0 sense because it's a goblin song.
Day turns to night.
Bob is going to stop drinking when he's gonna stop being able to summon instruments. When I lose enough concentration to be able to summon an instrument, I know it's time to call it a night. Or when I'm prestidigitating the same spot round after round.
When you can't say prestidigitation, it's time to stop drinking.
Yeah, 100%. That's what.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I should be able to pronounce that drunk, and if I can't pronounce it, I'm way too drunk to be casting spells. Friends don't let friends cast a drunk.
I definitely will let you cast drunk.
I would absolutely make you cast drunk.
as would I, so never mind.
Let's have a little bit of fun. Everybody roll me a fortitude save that's been drinking.
No.
Okay.
Where is that? There it is. Here we roll.
15.
I am spending a hero point.
You have one of those?
Yes, I do. And a natural 1 on the fort save is not acceptable.
I appreciate that Tad rolled his fortitude save.
I'm sure you guys are just pouring alcohol down his gullet.
100%.
10 total for Bob.
Yep. All right. What about Cinderspark?
16.
For Cog and Cinderspark, you're okay. And then, Bob, you're starting to feel a little woozy.
Okay. Well, when I can no longer cast, I'm done.
Nerd.
I'm going to say you guys go ahead and do your thing.
If we wake up in the morning, you'll tell us more.
Yeah, we'll find out what happens in the morning.
I still have a disease
next week.
Morning.
Oh, God.
Thank you for listening to Dour Gnome Adventures. If you enjoyed our show, check out our website, dourgnomeproductions.com, for links to our social media and Discord community. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on your podcast app of choice and share us with your friends who might enjoy our show. New episodes drop every Monday. Dour Gnome Productions uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Dour Gnome Productions is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. We are playing through the Pathfinder adventure Rusthenge by Vanessa Hoskins. Music and sound effects for this podcast by Michael Ghelfi Studios, Filip Melvin, and Kevin MacLeod. Dour Gnome Adventures is the property of Dour Gnome Productions.